Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video we're going to take care of our hand. I'm telling you guys, I have very dry hands, and I'm sure some of you sometimes see me with making my videos and you know, like these areas is like really dry, and I don't know, my hands are just dry, and I know that I'm always in water, just constantly in water, and this is why my hands are always dry. So I always have to keep moisturizing. I always have to use a lotion. I always have to use some form of oil on my hand to keep them moisturized, of course. So what I'm going to do for you today, I'm basically going to show you how I take care of my hands, you know, once or twice a week. This little remedy, this little exfoliating and mask that I do to keep my hands soft, supple, hydrated, and also to keep my hands free from wrinkles. You know, some people's hands, when you're getting on in age like I am, you know, you started to see like the wrinkles on the back of your hand. So this little remedy is going to help, and guess what? Let's get in the kitchen and start whipping it up. Please remember to watch the video to the end. It's in two parts. We're exfoliating and then we're doing the mask. So watch the video to the end, like, comment, and subscribe if you're new here. And also we have our own skincare line. Visit our store right here, where some of the products that we use in our DIYs are from our store. So visit our store and purchase something. Thank you so much. Let's get in the kitchen and start whipping this up. Now, today I was doing some cleaning, and I'm telling you, take a toll on my hands. However, at this time of the year, this is a time when my hands are very dry. So I am going to treat them like I normally do at least once a week. So what I normally do, I take some brown sugar. And here we have the brown sugar, and this brown sugar, the granules are fine enough, and this is about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. So what I do next with the brown sugar, I take some apricot oil, and sometimes I use coconut oil, sometimes I use apricot oil. Go ahead and use oil of your choice. Apricot oil will not clog the pores. It's a light oil. So I'm adding about a tablespoon of the apricot oil in the brown sugar. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to mix this in. So I'm mixing brown sugar. Let me bring it close for you to see. Brown sugar and apricot oil. Once this is done, I'm going to reach for some baking soda. We're not using a lot of the baking soda, just a little bit of the baking soda. We're adding it to the brown sugar. And we're just going to mix well. Now once this is done, and if it looks like it needs a little bit more oil, you can go ahead and add it. So I'm just going to take the brown sugar. You do not need a lot. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start to exfoliate my hands. So this is brown sugar and apricot oil. You can use coconut oil, olive oil. You can even use some soybean oil in this recipe. So I'm just exfoliating my hands. And the oil is just going to melt the sugar, guys. And focus on the palm of your hands. And right here on my hands is normally very dry. So I like to just exfoliate it. Exfoliate, we're slushing off the dead skin cells. We are getting rid of rough, dry, flaky looking hands. And we are just getting rid of also wrinkles on the hands. So I exfoliate, and sometimes I play with this for a little longer, but for the sake of the show, guys, once I finish exfoliating, let me rinse this off. And this is also good for your knees, your elbows, and your feet. If you're looking for soft and smooth on, this is what you do. And you can see that the oil is now melting nicely on the skin. You're going to exfoliate for about 2 to 3 minutes. Let me remove this now. And now that I rinsed, guys, let me just dry my hands. Oh, and they feel so good. Amazing. So take a look, guys. Much better. But I'm not done. What I'm going to do, I'm going to make a mask for my hands also. So I'm going to reach for a bowl. So I'm going to be using some yogurt, and I choose to use Greek yogurt. Use whatever kind of yogurt you have. What you need to know is that it is unsweetened. You do not need sweetened yogurt for this recipe. Plain unsweetened yogurt. So I'm going to be using, that's like a teaspoon, so about a tablespoon of the yogurt. And we're just going to mix this in. I like to call this warming the yogurt up. So we're just mixing, we're making an mask. If you do not have yogurt, you can use ghee. If you do not have ghee, you can even use some mayonnaise. You can even use some butter. Now once the yogurt is blended out, I'm going to reach for some turmeric powder. This is optional. If you want to, you can use it. If not, you can leave it out. I like to use it because it brightens the skin. And I'm using about just a little pinch of the turmeric. It's about less than a half a teaspoon of the turmeric powder. If you have fresh turmeric, you can go ahead and use it. You do not need a lot of turmeric to lighten and brighten your skin. A little goes a long way. So we're mixing yogurt and turmeric. We're making an mask right here. Now once this is done, I'm going to add a little bit of aloe vera gel. About a teaspoon of aloe vera gel. And we're just going to mix this in. And we're going to mix well. Now for this mask, you can choose to use it with the gloves, or you can just choose to rub it on your hands for a few minutes. So you're going to be generous, and you're going to take the hand mask, you're going to place it on your hands, and you're going to just rub it on your hands like I'm showing here. I like to kind of use it like I'm washing my hands. And let me get back in here. I love this. You're going to apply it on both ends, and it feels really good, guys. At this stage, you can choose to put it in some gloves and walk around with it. If you do not have gloves, you can use some saran wrap and just wrap your hands with it. And if you have none of those, go ahead, put it in some plastic bags, some Ziploc bags, and leave it there on your hands for at least 30 minutes if you have that amount of time, if you don't need your hands to do anything else. Or just do what I'm doing right now and just rub it on your skin. Play with it on your skin for about 5 minutes. It's an amazing mask to get rid of wrinkles on your hands, to get rid of dull hands, to smooth your skin and give you, take a look at that, guys. Just take years off your hands. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to rinse. However, remember, you can serum wrap or you can put it in a gloves. Now once this is done, take a look, guys. Look how amazing my hands looking. Let me just dry it, guys. I'm just gonna pat dry my hands, and it feels really good. It feels like I've gone to the spa and get my hands done. Like, it feels really good, fully hydrated. And what I like to do, believe it or not, you really don't need to use a moisturizer, but if you feel like, go ahead and do so. I like to take 1 drop of any of your favorite oil, papaya seed oil, grape seed oil, doesn't matter. Your hand cream, I'm using some pomegranate seed oil. It's about 2 drops in my hands. Ooh, feels so smooth, so soft. This is a must try, and this is easy and also very fast. And the ingredients we're using, you can readily find them in your kitchen, because remember, if you do not have yogurt, you can go ahead, use butter, you can use ghee, you can use mayonnaise, any one of those. And look at that, guys, smooth hands. Look up close, just look at my hands, amazing. Not this dry looking rough hands that I came on with. Go ahead, try it guys, and do this at least once a week for best result.